Well, on the informal sector, because we've always sought for peace, we've voiced our reservations about the leadership of that committee, and somehow, it did not amount to anything. We knew about its chairmanship of the committee when the committees were set up, and we voiced our reservations to the appropriate quarters, but nothing happened. Maybe we didn't put it in writing, but we voiced it.
Okay, sir, please, can you just tell us a little about what these allegations really are? 40 billion within the space of 5 months or 4 months, as the case may be. 40 billion, what really happened? Can you really hear your part of the story? What really happened with the money and what's happening in there?
If you attended the hearing by of the Senate's ad hoc committee, the Central Bank and the Accountant General's office gave accounts of how much money was spent by the two interim management committees. Combined was 81 billion. Out of the 81 billion, 59.1 billion was recorded to have been spent by this particular interim management committee that I heard. And in the same report from both agencies, the commission had spent 38.6 billion on projects, road projects and so on. And over 35 billion of this we've published in the newspapers, and none of the contractors have come out to say they did not receive that money. The balance of 20.5 billion covered a wide range of things, from mostly related to staff matters, salaries, historical debts that we inherited. And because the interim management committee was trying to clear backlog of files that have been left untreated, issues that have not been left, to continue to fester. In the space of time, we have ended up clearing most of this, and we stated this even in the Senate hearing. We've paid back hotel bills that have been there for long, staff duty tour allowances for almost 4 years. Staff have gone out for different things, and they have not been paid. They are not being reimbursed for those, and we started clearing those. This hotel that we're staying right now is still being owed 30 million naira. You can ask them on your way out, for over 1.5 years. And we'll, by grace of God, we'll take care of that within 3 days. All the supers were being owed, all the hotels. Then, apart from that, we've done different interventions. So, nobody can find 40 billion naira missing. We operate accounts only in the central bank, and the accounts there were published, and it was from those things that the investigation and the Senate were based on the account provided by the central bank, item by item, and things were picked out. So there is no 40 billion naira missing. We've stated this over and over. There's no way 40 billion naira can be missing and the Accountant General's office will not flag it off. The Auditor General's office also audits accounts. So let them wait and do the proper auditing. If we are found liable by anything, then they know what to do. That's why the National Assembly has the Public Accounts Committee, which looks into all types of expenditure and revenue, and does it mostly as a post-mortem. We've just been here for about 4 months, and we've not even been allowed to sit down to work. We've not given any contracts. That's why the report yesterday was very malicious and showed that we had already been indicted for things we've not done. The statement in the e-Parliament's paper that came from National Assembly was 81 point something billion spent in 4 months without any projects. It's very, very painful that we have paid 38.6 billion of projects we did not initiate. We paid those things to alleviate sufferings. If you go to check the newspapers where we listed the payments, there was payments of somebody that's been owed for about 6 years of 203,000 naira. That's the lowest payments there. There are some of 1 million naira. And that's what we were trying to do, and we're having too much distraction. You can see that all directors are in Abuja for almost 2 weeks now. There's nothing going on with the NDDC. How long shall we continue? We are the most policed commission in this country, and we are not supporting malfeasance or recklessness or corruption. But why this emphasis on Niger Delta Development Commission? Yes, the commission has not reached where it's supposed to reach in terms of service delivery, but it's going to get there. But it is not by bringing staff every day to Abuja. The expenditure in these past 2 weeks could build a road, I can assure you, of bringing almost 40 people to come and stay in Abuja for 2 weeks. It's not, I think I don't want to go beyond that.
Okay.
Please let the questions not be preemptive.
Lastly, for